Well, it's been a while since we did a video, so hopefully everybody had a happy Halloween. So I came to the office today and it was cold out, so I needed something to wear. So I grabbed, what is this, J-Bell?
A shacket.
A shacket, evidently. I wasn't aware of that. I just thought it was a shirt, but it's a shacket.
You're a trendsetter.
I'm a trendsetter. Hey, this week, the Federal Reserve met, and we haven't talked about the market and interest rate environment for a while. And so when the Federal Reserve meets, which they do once every 6 weeks, and they talk about monetary policy, I just want to kind of recap what they did and what it means to the market. So since COVID, one of the things that the Fed has been doing is a part of their quantitative easing package is buying what they call QE, is buying large purchases of assets, so mortgage-backed securities, bonds, and they do this to honestly drive interest rates lower in the treasury market and in the mortgage bond market, and that in turn lowers the cost of mortgage rates, and it's helped push mortgage rates down for the last year and a half. And so this week, the big news was they are going to start tapering those purchases, which basically just means they're going to buy less bonds than they have in the past. And I think the market was a little unsure of what that was going to mean and how it was going to react, because these policy statements, the market interprets them and then you see reaction. And the reaction actually was pretty good in the stock market. I think what the Fed did is, in essence, calm everybody's fears about inflation. They keep talking about transitory inflation, meaning inflation for a period of time that will eventually subside. And although that's changed, how long they think we're going to have some transitory inflation, they still use that verbiage. And so I think them calming the market down, what you've seen as a reaction to that is they did say that they're going to taper their bond purchases. So right now they buy $120 billion a month in treasury bonds, mortgage bonds, and they're going to taper that by 15 billion. So they're going to buy less bonds by 15 billion each month. And then they'll reanalyze that at their next meeting, and probably the next one after that, and the next one after that. But normally, I think the market would have reacted in a way that is a little bit negative for rates. Rates would have gone up a little bit on that news. But I think the Fed did a good job of talking about transitory inflation and how they feel like it's still transitory. And so you didn't see a big reaction in the bond market or the stock market in the negative manner. So you actually saw rates the last 2 days have improved a little bit as opposed to gone up. And you've seen the stock market kind of have some good days. So I think that bodes well for the real estate market, for rates to be lower longer. And I think that you'll see, reanalyzation of that in each meeting. So I hope everyone has a good November, and I'll talk to you later.